Rock Island averaging 63 points per game, but it's almost 65 in conference play. So you can see where the newspaper folks came up with that number of 50. It's kind of split the difference between the two averages, and that's the kind of pace that Quincy needs to play tonight if they expect to come out of here with a victory.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, do they? They basically tell you the truth of what goes on and what doesn't. Rock Island kids are good, but a very good Quincy student section tonight. So hopefully that'll be our sixth man tonight.
Rock Island in road black uniforms with yellow numbers and red trim. Quincy in their home white uniforms with royal blue numbers and trim. Siegel with it in the far corner. Gets around Zach Burry. Bounce pass up top. They work it to Tyler Hall. Hall goes high post. The pass wasn't expected by the receiver. It's loose on the floor, and it's a jump ball that belonged to Quincy.
And I guess, and you got me keeping some stats. Does that go over as a turnover?
Yes, it will.
Yes. Just double check it. New to me, it'd be blue double ball, their first possession offensively here against the Rocks from Rock Island as they come out full court man-to-man.
Nothing too surprising there. Burry catches the pass from Connor Mellon. Slows things down at midcourt. Burry with it, right side, guarded by Tyler Hall. Picks up his dribble early, gets to shoot along the sideline. Alex Shoot on a dribble drive. Leaves his feet, gets to Lincoln Elby. Left wing three is too strong. Weak side rebound belongs to Shorter for Rock Island. Quick outlet pass to C.J. Carr. Left wing to Siegel. Farther down the corner to Hall. His three is on the way and good.
Wow. He drained that big time.
Tyler Hall with a quick release from the far corner. 3-0, Rock Island leads. C.J. Carr all over Lincoln Elby. Elby across the timeline with a pass to Burry. One dribble, double team, skip pass, cross court, Alex Shoot. Wide open three, Alex Shoot, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. And it's Tyler Hall with the rebound, middle of the floor. Left wing pass, Siegel. Quick three, left wing Trey Siegel, bingo.
He's not going to miss that, people. He is an outside shooter, the coach's son, and when he gets on fire, he can show you how to shoot it.
And if folks from Quincy like when Zach Burry can set his feet, boy, does Trey Siegel light it up when he can set his feet and fire, and Lincoln Elby travels with the ball after receiving a pass from Zach Burry.
Yeah, that was awful close, but he definitely took a step before he even thought about putting the ball down for a dribble, and that's what it was called for, traveling.
First turnover of the game on Quincy. Played almost 90 seconds. Rock Island leads 6-0. Here's a quick three by Tyler Hall, bingo. And it's a 9-0 start for Rock Island, much as it was up into Rock Garden in December. Burry approaches the timeline, skip pass to Barnell Thomas. Thomas traveled with it, now drives, rises from 12 feet, and it dances off the rim, no good. Tyler Hall has the rebound for Rock Island, takes off in transition. Hall middle of the floor, now left wing Siegel. Siegel with a ball fake, cross court to Hall. High post, they find Hicks. Hicks 15-footer, banks in.
Wow, they are hot, ladies and gentlemen.
Daquan Jones actually with the shot, and it's an 11-0 run by Rock Island to start the game. Lincoln Elby across the timeline, beats the double team. What's a pass to Burry, who had to soar high to catch it. Back to Elby, middle of the floor. 11-0, Rock Island leads. Elby on a dribble across. C.J. Carr all over him. Bounce pass high post to Burry. Couple of eye fakes, now a drive. Burry to the hoop, puts it up over Hall and got fouled by Tyler Hall.
Yes, he did. He took it strong to the basket, Zach Burry did, and he'll be going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Zach Burry on the season. 26 of 39. Quincy, after that dismal free throw performance last Saturday night, now shooting 61.4% as a team. Burry's free throw's good.
And smooth to break that 11-0 run that Rock Island took off on us.
5:39 left to go first quarter. Second free throw by Burry, also good. 11-2, Rocky leads. No pressure from Quincy in the backcourt. Siegel gets to the timeline with a pass to C.J. Carr. Carr will get to the volleyball line or right side. Now down the wing, finds Hall. Ball fake, penetrate. Right east from the baseline from 12. That's off the rim, no good, but the putback is missed by Shorter. Goes up strong again, tips the rebound to himself, but Thomas comes away with it just inside the baseline. Thomas dribbles out of trouble, gets it to Lincoln Elby. Elby, right side of the floor, bounce pass to Mellon in the block. Fumbled it for a moment, turns to the paint, shoots and misses, and a foul on Daquan Jones, I believe.
And both times we've gone down here offensively. We have attacked to the inside. Zach Burry attacking down the lane and then right down to Connor Mellon for the shot.
Daquan Jones picks up his first foul, team's second, and Connor Mellon will be at the line to shoot two. Mellon 23 of 37 for the season. Free throw good. Well, let's hope making free throws becomes as contagious as missing was in the fourth quarter last Saturday.
Yeah, good point.
Mellon's second free throw, good. 4 in a row for Quincy.
Watch out, people.
And 11-4, Rock Island leads. C.J. Carr quickly across the timeline. Has it on the right side of the offense. High post to Shorter. Was wide open, didn't look at the basket. Now they work at the Carr out front. He whips it to Shorter mid-post. He tried to go post to post and threw it out of bounds.
Yes, they definitely probably too much passing right there. They had one good shot right inside the paint, and he tried to pass it off for another one. Rock Island just full court, man-to-man. Barnell Thomas goes back and meets it.
Now he gets it to Lincoln Elby. Down the sideline, wide open Mellon. Makes a ball fake, travels, goes up strong and scores.
There we go. I just like attacking that basket.
So Rock Island started on an 11-point run. Quincy now has a 6-point run, 11-6 Rock Island. 4:38 left to go first quarter. Here's Siegel with a deep three, and he buries it. And looks at the official and says, he hit my arm. Talking about Lincoln Elby. 14-6 Rock Island leads, and they have 4 threes already in this first quarter. Elby over the top, finds Barnell Thomas, rises from 12 feet and hits.
By the way, Barnell, I just like attacking that inside, and I'm going to repeat myself, but all 3 buckets have come that way, or at least offensive possessions to get us to where we're at.
Hall, middle of the floor for Rock Island. Right wing to Keenan Shorter, back to Tyler Hall. Left wing now C.J. Carr. Carr, one dribble, back to Tyler Hall. High post to Jones, kick it to Carr. Hesitation move, leaves his feet, pitches it to the wing to Shorter. He'll rise for a 3, that's too strong. Weak side rebound, it's tipped and controlled by Lincoln Elby. Elby with a long down-court pass, but it overthrows Barnell Thomas.
Yeah, that's a turnover. When you get possession and you force them into making a missed shot like that, you got to take your possession each time down court. May rush that just a little bit, but still a chance for us to get another steal here and do something to redeem that. I just should have taken that out and slowed it up a little bit probably.
14-8 Rock Island leads. Carson Gay, Mike Dade, and Parker Bland in for Quincy. Here's Tyler Hall. Goes high post, Daquan Jones. 15-footers wide right. Rebound Keenan Shorter. Goes up around 2 Devils, puts it in. Good work underneath by Keenan Shorter. 16-8. Rock Island has doubled up Quincy. Elby quickly to Mellon. Mellon travels, goes underneath Parker Bland. Frees himself, misses his bunny, puts it back up and in.
Stayed with it, didn't he? Parker Bland did right there. Missed it just a little short. Ended up staying with it and put it in back over there. We got ourselves up and down the court here.
C.J. Carr with a 22-footer that rims out, and Carson Gay has the rebound and shovels it to Lincoln Elby. Lincoln Elby, middle of the floor. Left wing, Mike Dade. Quick 3, Mike Dade. Bingo!
That away, Mike Dade.
16-13, Rock Island leads after the Rock scored the first 11 points of the game. Trey Siegel with it, pitches it left wing, Keenan Shorter. Down on the blocks, Daquan Jones fumbled it for a moment. Bland had it. It's loose, it's still loose. Mellon had it. Now what, a foul called?
Is that what he's going to do?
He's got his arm raised, and it's not a jump ball signal.
Be Quincy ball, the way everybody's walking.
I can't believe the official called a foul there.
Of all that grabbing going on in there.
Called a foul on Daquan Jones, his second, the team's third. That was a loose ball situation, unless it was so obvious to the official and not to us. And apparently it was. A couple of subs in for Rock Island. Grant Myers, who didn't play against Quincy the first time around, is in the game. Here's a diagonal pass down court. Parker Bland takes off for the basket, goes up strong and missed it. Connor Mellon, weak side rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball to be a Rock Island ball with 2:35 left to go first quarter.
Yes, good offensive rebound there.
2:35 left first quarter, 16-13. Rock Island leads, and the Rocks have the ball. It's C.J. Carr, Trey Siegel, Keenan Shorter, Larry Dixon, and Grant Myers. Here's C.J. Carr right wing with a high dribble. Gets it to Trey Siegel. Siegel dribbles across, gets it to C.J. Carr. Now high post, they get it to Dixon. Right wing to Shorter. Back to C.J. Carr. Quick move into the paint. Dances, puts up the layup, and with English scores.
And that's what Coach Taylor was talking about right there. You've got to keep him contained, because if he gets around you, he can make so many things happen. And that was sort of an acrobatic shot, and turnover by the Blue Devils as they come down court.
Mike Dade got a little antsy, and his bounce pass trying to lead Carson Gate on the far sideline was too far. Zach Burry checks back in. He'll give Lincoln Elby a blow. 2:01 left to go. First quarter, 18-13. Rock Island leads. I'll say this, Matt, it's Rock Island's pace.
Yes, it is. They like that type of pace up and down the court.
Carr with it on the dribble. Cross court to Siegel. Deep three. Trey Siegel is an air ball. Well, hit nothing but glass. Myers gets the rebound, misses the putback, and Mellon has the rebound in traffic for Quincy. Gets it to Mike Dade. Dade in transition, middle of the floor. Sizing up the defenders, now backs it up and will reset the half-court offense. Rock Island leading 18-13, 90 seconds left first quarter. Dade had the defender pinned but didn't drive on it. Dade cross court to Zach Burry. Burry has Carson Gay running the baseline. Feeds it to Gay, off his hands, out of bounds, and they're going to be a Rock Island ball.
Yeah, that's a good call.
The Rock Island defender flashed in front of Gay as Gay was trying to catch the pass, and it went off Gay's fingertips out of bounds.
Well, I think it went off the Rocky player first,
yeah,
which sort of threw our player off, Carson Gay, and then unfortunately he couldn't react quick enough after it touched him to save it, so it's Rock Island ball.
Lincoln Elby got about a 20-second rest. He's back into the game. So is Alex Shute. Far wing, it's Larry Dixon. Along the baseline to Myers. Triple team gets it back to Dixon. He tries a pass that's stolen away by Parker Bland. 3 turnovers on Rock Island. Elby in transition for Quincy. Stops at the left volleyball line and backs up to set up the half-court offense. Under a minute to play first quarter, 18-13. Quincy trails by 5. Elby sizes things up, takes the 3 and misses it. Rebound tipped and it's out of bounds to Rock Island.
Tough shot to take.
Yep.
Yeah, tough shot to take. I mean, he was open, don't get me wrong, but it's a tough shot to take on an 18-13 game with possession. Maybe run that clock down a little bit and get yourself a good look at the clock.
So Rock Island has the ball. Up 5, 18-13, 40 seconds left first quarter. Here's Dixon catching between the circles. Gets it to Myers. They run Siegel off some screens. He backs up for a quick 3, and it's an air ball again, but the weak side rebound shorter. Puts it up in the paint, missed it short. Thomas has the rebound for Quincy. Gets it to Lincoln Elby with 25 on the clock. Wide open Parker Bland. Catches and gets hammered by Myers.
Yeah, nice job. Parker got the players up. Great pass by Lincoln Elby. Parker got the defenders up off their feet and then went up, tried to draw the foul as he was going up, but didn't even get the shot off. But I like that attack to the basket there. Took a perfect pass, and Lincoln's capable of doing that, just picking the right times to do it.
Parker Bland at the line, the 6'4 freshman, is 13 out of 18 for the season. Free throw rims out. It did a victory lap and fell off the rim.
Yes, it did.
Lincoln Elby back out. Mike Dade in for the final 22 seconds of this first quarter. Bland's second free throw is in. Hit the front of the rim, hit the back of the rim, and fell down. 3 points for Parker Bland. 4-point Rock Island lead, 18-14. Rocks will hold for the final possession of the quarter. The alternating possession belongs to Quincy. Carr dribbles just outside the timeline, or inside the timeline, if you will, on the offensive side. 8 seconds left first quarter. Carr nods his head, and Rock Island starts their offense. Diagonal pass is short. I wasn't expecting, out of bounds to Quincy.
But you know what? It was a perfect pass. If the young man was waiting for it, would have had himself a nice, easy bucket, but Carr zipped it in there and went off his hands, so the Blue Devils got to go to the length of the court with 3 seconds to go here before the first quarter ends.
Alex Shute will inbound it, gets it to Zach Burry. Burry spins, will launch, and almost bank it in, but it was too flat, and it won't go down. So Quincy trails Rock Island at the end of the first quarter, 18-14. Back in 1 minute with the second quarter on 103.9 The Fox.
A funeral service is more than an end to life. It's a remembrance, a time to commemorate all that person meant to us.
My dad meant so much to us. It was hard to know where to begin.
Our caring staff will help you make it a fitting farewell with sensitivity, compassion, and respect. Hanson Spear Funeral Home, celebrating a life well lived.
In the past, everyone came to you and you did business at your own kitchen table.
This is Financial Services Representative Michael Libman with MetLife in Quincy. I still make house calls. I'll confidentially ask you questions to help you make decisions about your life insurance, IRAs, long-term care insurance, investing, and estate planning. Call me and I'll come sit with you at your kitchen table.
MetLife offers financial services and life insurance. Call Michael Libman. He makes house calls.
First possession of the second quarter, Lincoln Elby tried to enter it to Connor Mellon mid-post, and it's turned over by the Blue Devils. So Rock Island has it, and Alex Shute deflects the pass out of bounds. It'll be Rock Island ball down the far sideline. The Rocks lead at 18-14.
What Alex did right there is we got to be a little more active with our hands defensively to try to deflect some of those passes, like the last one that just went in before the quarter ended, and right there. Our hands are down more than what we've seen before, where our hands have been up in the air.
Some subs in for Rock Island as C.J. Carr is getting a rest. Myers gets it mid-post, gets it to Shorter along the baseline. His drive, no, it's a pass to Myers. He puts it up and in as he split two defenders.
Yes, he did. He drove to the basket and got a nice bucket out of it.
20-14, Rock Island leads by 6, 30 seconds into the second quarter. Elby bounce pass to Mellon, right back to Elby. Elby, diagonal pass to a wide open Alex shoots, sets his feet, fires and drains a
Thank
three.
you, Alex, yes.
20-17, Rock Island leads, 50 seconds into the second quarter. With the ball is Larry Dixon. Cross court to Tyler Hall, right wing now. They work it underneath the Myers. He's quadruple team, finds Dixon, who goes weak side to Shorter for a three, and it's off the iron, no good. Rising high for the rebound is Trayvon Aldridge, and he gets fouled on the putback attempt.
Boy, that was so close. I mean, we're so far away, but boy, that looked like that was all ball right there.
Call the foul on Connor Mellon. First foul of the game on Quincy.
Yes. Well,
Go ahead.
Rock Island started hot, 4 for 4 on their 3 points, but they were 4 for 8 in the first quarter. It started off with a miss there as far as their three-point shot. How many times did that bounce on the rim and go in?
Trayvon Aldridge had his free throw hit the rim 3 times and dropped down. Trayvon Aldridge has only played in 13 games. He's 7 out of 10 from the free throw line now, and he misses the second.
We'll take it.
21-17, Rock Island leads by 4. And we're coming up on the 92nd mark of the second quarter. Elby with it out front, hounded by Dixon. High post pass to Barnell Thomas, who shovels it down to Mellon. Mellon starts to the paint, goes with the jump hook from the baseline, no good. Shoot with the weak side rebound. Little pass to Barnell Thomas for the putback.
That away, Barnell. Being Johnny on the spot right there, hitting those boards. Like I said in the first half, our first 3 possessions we attacked, and we come out here in the second quarter and attack on the first possession as well.
Here's Shorter turning, going underneath the Myers, who traveled, goes up strong, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Quincy.
Yeah, they're passing up some easy shots, I think.
Well, they passed up one easy shot to get a shot even closer to the basket, but Myers was so busy pump faking, forgot to concentrate on the shot. Here's a floating pass to Shorter, who tips it right to Barnell Thomas for a turnover. Elby down court to Mellon, catches, hesitates, shoots, and scores.
Yeah, I like the little hesitation right there. He may have thought about a little traveling, but he just shuffled just enough to get himself the angle to get the nice easy bucket off the board, and we are tied up.
21-21. Rock Island and Quincy. Shorter with another dribble drive, and Barnell Thomas slides underneath him, and it's a block.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Barnell Thomas tried to sneak in and draw the charge, but Keenan Shorter was already in the middle of his move when Thomas tried to set up. Barnell Thomas picks up his first foul, team second. Keenan Shorter is at the line. Shorter is a 78% free throw shooter, and his first free throw is in the air and good. Here's the thing about Rock Island's free throw shooting. It's very good, 72.5% for the season, Matt. But Siegel, who you would expect to be good, is 87%. Carr at 80%, Hall at 87%, but their big men all shoot around 50 to 60%. Shorter makes both free throws and then walks off the floor as he's being substituted for.
And we have answered that run.
Yes,
and
we
talked
have.
about that.
Quincy.
But we cannot continue to do like we did when we were up there. Let them go to another run, like Coach Taylor said. We don't have that offensive power to do that on a continual basis. We showed the power right there that we can come back, but we can't keep digging those holes, and hopefully we can keep this close with each offensive possession we've got here.
Elby on a dribble drive, leaves his feet, gets it to Mellon. Nice catch by Mellon, goes up, and Myers blocks the shot to the baseline, then traveled with the rebound, but they let him go. So Rock Island ball on the missed shot, on the block shot by Grant Myers. C.J. Carr back in the game, has it top of the key. Goes left wing to Trey Siegel. High post, Myers pitches it down to Daquan Jones, back to C.J. Carr, penetrates and throws it out of bounds.
Yes, good defense. You took away that passing lane, and Siegel was going toward the corner, and Carr thought he was going to pop back out and do it right into Doug Bruner's mom's lap. That would be Joyce.
An experienced fan, she knew what to do once the ball came her way. 23-21, Rock Island leads. Quincy with the ball. Elby being hounded by C.J. Carr. Gets a high post screen from Mellon, who catches the pass. Back to Lincoln Elby. Shoot was open for a moment. Burry coming off a screen is open. Fires the three, and it's off the front of the rim, no good. Siegel has the weak side rebound, taking it away from Shoot. Trey Siegel with it, middle of the floor. Left wing C.J. Carr, further down the sideline. Myers, baseline drive. Kicks it to the corner. Here's a three put up by Tyler Hall. It's good.
Well, he was running to get it. He thought it was going to be short, but it went through nothing but net.
26-21. Tyler Hall has 9 points on 3 threes. Here's Lincoln Elby, dribble drive, gets it to Barnell Thomas, takes it strong to the hoop, missed it, and a foul on Daquan Jones, and that could be his third for Rock Island.
That was a great pass and a strong move by Barnell Thomas to go up there and just couldn't get that to fall in. Yeah, that is his third.
Daquan Jones picks up his third foul.
I would say he's done till halftime.
One would have to think as Barnell Thomas misses the free throw. Barnell Thomas is now 9 of 20 on the season. That's 45%. For those of you doing quick math.
That was going to be my guess.
And now players come in for Rock Island. I don't have him and he's not on the roster in the program either, as Barnell Thomas comes up empty on both free throws.
53?
Yep.
He played in the sophomore game.
All right.
So I'll look at their sophomore. I don't know if we have their sophomore roster, but I'll ask the announcer below us.
Here's Tyler Hull with another three that missed it. And the rebound's out of bounds. It should be Quincy Brown. It is.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking number 53 could be Corshawn McDuffie, a 6'3 junior, but McDuffie's an even wider body than that. And this young man is taller than 6'3.
He's a pretty big boy.
26-21, Rock Island leads, and they settle back into a 2-3 zone. Talking about the Rocks, Lincoln Elby has it out front, right wing to Carson Gay, who's checked in. Back to Elby, middle of the floor, left wing Zach Burry. Back to Elby, right back to Burry. Burry, skip pass, will throw it out of bounds, but Carson Gay catches and just chucks it up in the air and is taken away by Trey Siegel. Siegel now on the floor, Carson Gay takes the left wing from behind. Now Burry will dribble down, will take it to the hoop and get fouled. Bam, Grant Myers.
So I just like attacking that basket. Keep doing it, keep going at it.
Grant Myers has 2 fouls. Daquan Jones has 3. Tyler Hall has the other Rock Island foul. It's 6-2 in fouls. Quincy with only 2 fouls. And Keenan Shorter will check in next to ball with Zach Burry at the line, shooting 2. And the first free throw good by Zach Burry. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Shorter in, Myers out for Rock Island. Entertaining ball game here in the first half.
Yeah, we told people last week they ought to find time to get out here, and I know the weather probably had a little bit to do with it. A nice crowd, not a Quincy Rock Island crowd. And again, the weather probably stopped a lot of people from wanting to venture out to that. So hopefully they got us on the radio. Well, I know they got us on the radio.
C.J. Carr right wing, gets it to Trey Siegel. Siegel goes mid-post to short. Trey steps it down on the young man, who we don't know. He goes up and misses a bunny, and Parker Bland has to rebound for Quincy. Little hit passes off the fingertip and out of bounds. Should be Quincy Brown. It is.
They'd be underneath their own basket, too. We haven't had a timeout to ask who that player is, so.
Try and find out at halftime, if no other time. 3:44 left to go. In the first half, Quincy trails Rock Island 26-23. Quincy ball, baseline left of the basket. Mike Dade triggers the inbound. Pitches it in to Connor Mellon up the sideline, Lincoln Elby. Mike Dade goes to the near corner. Instead, Mellon catches mid-post. Faces up on the defender. Almost has it stripped by C.J. Carr, but Elby catches midcourt to reset the offense. 26-23, Rock Island lead. Blue Devils with the ball. Elby right wing. Looking, bounce pass to Connor Mellon.
It was a little lazy pass, too, wasn't it?
Here's Mellon on a dribble drive, and it's pumped away by C.J. Carr. Mellon almost got it back, and in fact did get it back. They say off Rock Island's hand.
Yeah, Connor's got to know that when he puts that ball down the ground as a big man, they're going to be all over that. They're awful quick, so he's got to protect that a little bit better than what he did that time.
Dade inbounds quickly to Mellon up the sideline to Lincoln Elby. Mike Dade will run all the way out front, catch a cross-court pass. Near corner, Carson Gay, wide open, rises for the throw. It's too strong. Rebound tipped and controlled by C.J. Carr. Up he goes. C.J. Carr dribbles into trouble, and now a foul on Quincy coming up from behind Carson Gay.
But good containment right there. He didn't know. He made 4 or 5 little stutter steps wanting to explode past it, and exactly what Coach Taylor talked about. We contained him, and he basically dribbled himself into a foul.
Carson Gay picks up the foul, his first, team's third. Parker Bland and the big man for Rock Island, jousting for position. They'll be doing that for the next 2 to 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a quick inbounds to Carr. Carr waves Hall out of the way. Now Carr catches, gets Bland off balance, and then shovels it to Shorter for the layup.
Man, was that a nice pass.
Shorter with 6 points. Rock Island leads it 28-23, 2:50 left to go, second quarter. Carson Gay with it right wing. High post, Parker Bland. Catches, goes opposite Mike Dade. Dade, couple of looks, shovels it back to Lincoln Elby. Elby, wild, nice pass to Mellon, goes up strong and scores.
Yeah, perfect pass. Boy, Lincoln's got his A game out there as far as seeing the defense and setting us up offensively. Just a great entry pass.
Lincoln Elby and C.J. Carr doing their jobs as point guards this evening. Here's Tyler Hall, gets around Mike Dade. Now Carr on penetration. His runner in the lane is up and in.
And that's what he likes to do, people. He likes to get by that first defender, and it puts so much pressure, and he just floated a nice little 6-foot running shot in.
30-25, Rock Island leads by 5. Here's Carson Gilly. Penetrates, rises from 12, and it rattles out. A rebound, Tyler Hall for Rock Island. In transition, Tyler Hall. Stops at the top of the key. Right wing, Trey Siegel. Makes a ball fake, can't penetrate, gets it to Hall. Now left wing, C.J. Carr. Deep 3, C.J. Carr. Bingo.
Way deep. 2 for 4 this quarter. Timeout, Coach Taylor.
Once he takes a 30-second timeout, a minute 53 left to go first half. And suddenly Rock Island goes on another run here, Matt.
Yeah, we were 21s, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
Yeah, and now it's 33-25, so you're looking at a 12-4 run right there. I mean, that's what they're so good at, and now that's another response for our guys. And well, he can't go off the air either, so I'm gonna have to wait for a full timeout to get that young man's name.
And I think one, Coach Taylor wanted to call that timeout to stop Rock Island's momentum, but 2, Zach Bowie and Alex Shute were at the scorer's table. And Coach Taylor wanted them on the floor because he had Mike Dade and Carson Gade in the game, 2 sophomores. So he wanted the experienced kids on the floor, not only to stem the tide, but, kind of 2 for 1 there. Stop behind them and get your veterans on the floor.
Right, exactly.
Although Dade stays on the floor, replacing Lincoln Elby. Dade being hounded by C.J. Carr. Dade crosses the timeline, goes right wing to Alex, shoot right back to Mike Dade. Dade penetrates, kicks to Zach Burry. Ball with the baseline drive by the window.
Goodness gracious, I hope he gets up and he hit hard, Zach Burry did. And boy, the run of that was right on his right side. He seems to be shaking it off. Might be his left side. I don't know. He just landed hard, but it was a good drive to the basket, Zach Burry.
Couldn't make out the public address announcer saying the name of the young man. But it's the first foul on that player. 7th team foul on Rock Island. So Zach Burry at the line to try and complete the 3-point play. 6 points for Burry. Free throw in the air. Good.
Zach Burry, nice shot.
3-point play for Quincy makes it a 33-28 Rock Island lead. 95 seconds left, first half. Carr with it, middle of the floor. Quincy in a 1-2-2 zone. Siegel catches at the volleyball line, which is in his range. Gets it too high, back to Siegel. High post, he tried to float it, and Burry anticipates and steals. Zach Burry, left-hand dribble, fans to the wing. Look underneath, get it to Barnell Thomas. Thomas bodies up, rises, and gets his shot blocked and a foul call.
Well, you know what? Barnell did everything he could to try to create that space by putting his arm out. Yeah. I thought that was going to be the foul. Yeah. And he hung on and didn't get the foul call on him and ended up drawing the foul as he goes to the free throw line.
Barnell Thomas 0 for 2 from the line. And he makes this one. So Thomas now for the year is 10 of 22.
Very entertaining tonight, people.
Yes, it
Very entertaining.
Second free throw by Thomas. Back iron and out. Tyler Hall has the rebound. 33-29, Rock Island leads. 70 seconds left first half. Dade, Shute, Burry, Thomas, and Bland, the 5 doubles on the floor. Carr, Siegel, Shorter, Dixon, and Hall, the 5 rocks. Here's Shorter catching, buddies up on Thomas, puts it up no good off the glass, and Thomas has the rebound for Quincy. Left to Mike Dade, further on the wing, finds Alex Shute. Back to Mike Dade, dribble drive by Dade, his runners high off the glass, no good. Rebound pass to Barnell Thomas in the paint, and he puts it off the glass.
Barnell's just right spot.
33-31, Quincy is narrowed at the 2 again.
That's the run back to answer theirs.
Carr yo-yos across the timeline and just stands with one hand on his hip. 29 seconds left in this entertaining first half. Blue Devils sit back in their 1-2-2 zone. Carr turns and looks at Coach Siegel. Lincoln Elby and Connor Mellon wait at the scorer's table, but
don't think they're going to get in unless there's a foul.
Going to be under 5 seconds at least. Here's Carr with Dade coming out to meet him near midcourt. Bounce pass to Shorter. Shorter will hand off to Hall. Hall gets it to Siegel, far corner, makes a move, gets it back to Hall. 22-footer Tyler Hall, short. Rebound will go out of bounds as the clock expires. Rock Island leads Quincy at half, 33-31. Back in 2 minutes with Devil basketball on 103.9 The Fox.
Design, build, and transport products for the future right here at John Wood Community College. John Wood provides the training you need to get the good-paying job you want. Employers are looking for highly skilled technical workers in manufacturing, electrical, construction, computer-aided design, truck driver training. Getting started is easier than you think. Call John Wood today or go online at jwcc.edu. John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
As a parent, I would recommend John Wood. There's a big misconception that you don't get the college experience until you actually go away to a school. Both of my daughters have thrived at John Wood. John Wood instructors and staff take a real serious interest. All of her classes transferred, no problem. John Wood gave both my kids a great start, a no-brainer for us. My name is Doug Porter, and I'm the proud father of 2 daughters who attended John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
In the past, everyone came to you and you did business at your own kitchen table.
This is Financial Services Representative Michael Libman with MetLife in Quincy. I still make house calls. I'll confidentially ask you questions to help you make decisions about your life insurance, IRAs, long-term care insurance, investing, and estate planning. Call me and I'll come sit with you at your kitchen table.
MetLife offers financial services and life insurance. Call Michael Libman. He makes house calls.
Welcome back to Blue Devil Gym. Quite the ball game we have here on this Friday evening. 33-31. Rock Island leads Quincy. Tim Kinchert with Matt Longo, Paul Erickson, our producer. And Mr. Longo, Rock Island jumped out of this game with an 11-0 run to start. And you thought, uh-oh, this is going to be a long, ugly night for Quincy. But the Blue Devils have battled back a couple of times to only trail by 2, 33-31 at the half.
And, you know, sometimes we sort of look like geniuses because we talked about that's what they're capable of doing, and you went through all the scenarios, and yet the Blue Devils have answered it. And that 11-0 run was probably the biggest of it all, because if you don't recover from 11-0 run in your own home court, your own field, your own basketball, you're going to struggle. And they did. I was very impressed with that. Then Rocky did the same thing, went on a little 13-4 run or 12-4 run, and we've come back to cut that to 2. So, you know, we told you last Friday night you needed to get out here, and this has been very, very entertaining. This is 2 very good basketball teams going at each other.
Scoring in the first half looks like this. Trey Siegel with 2 threes for 6 points, 7 points for C.J. Carr, 3 threes for Tyler Hall, and 9 points. Daquan Jones has 2 free throws, 1 basket, but 3 fouls. 6 points for Keenan Shorter, a free throw for Trayvon Aldridge, and a basket for Grant Myers for the Rock Island total of 33. For Quincy, Connor Mellon has 8 points, 7 for Barnell Thomas, 7 for Zach Burry, a 3 from Alex Shute, a 3 from Mike Dade, and 3 points from Parker Bland for the Quincy total of 31. It was 18-14 Rock Island at the end of 1, 33-31, or Rocks lead it at the half. So Rock Island won the first quarter 18-14. Quincy wins the second quarter 17-15.
One stat that I've tried to do, and this is new to me.
Yes.
I'm trying to do this. That sticks out in my mind is we are 2 for 8. They are 6 of 13 from the three-point range. So you take that difference right there, and you've got yourself, you know, even if they just miss 2 of those, you know, you take that 6 points off of there. And I mean, 6 for 13 is not bad. I think most coaches would probably take 6 for 13, but we've got to guard that a little bit more. But at the same time, you say you got to get out and guard Siegel and you got to guard Carr. Then all of a sudden they're going to start driving to the basket and dishing it off or creating some other problems. So.
Well, you're right, because with the range that Siegel and Hall have, and C.J. Carr drained a long three-pointer as well, you're not used to telling your defense to go that far out to guard the shooters, but Quincy kind of has to. But Rock Island's done a pretty good job of attacking the middle of Quincy's zone and getting the ball to high post. It's just, I would say on more than 2 occasions, probably closer to a handful of occasions, Rock Island was so wide open at the high post, they didn't know what to do with the ball once they got it.
Right, and that's part of their game plan is let's try to throw that ball to somebody inside that paint to see if we can get the defense to suck in on them. And if they do, then let's push it out to our outside shooters. And you say Siegel's got range. Siegel's got range when he gets off the bus.
Right.
The kid can really shoot. He's not a gunner. In no way is he a gunner. He's just a pure shooter. He does a very good job at squaring himself up like you talked about earlier.
Trey Siegel was at a 1A or 2A team, he'd take probably 20 to 25
Easy.
shots a game.
Easy.
He's probably taken, what, 3 here tonight at the most, and
Yeah.
he's made 2?
Yep.
He stays within himself is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, he does. He's a coach's son. A lot of your coaches' sons, not just because I've had some boys play for me, a lot of your coaches' kids are smart ball players because they grew up around that sport and have seen it and really know how to play it a little bit. And you give him credit for that. He plays within himself. He does.
As I have it, Matt, I have Rock Island for 8 first-half turnovers, and Quincy was 6. And I tell you what, if you had told Coach Taylor before the game, or if I had, you're going to have 6 turnovers at the half, and that projects to about 12 to 13 for the game, I think Coach Taylor would say, all right, I can live with that.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out something's going on here because we still got 9 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure if – I thought when I looked up and saw that, I thought that there was 2 pom-pom performances tonight because the Quincy pom-pom squad had black uniforms with red sashes and red and gold pom-poms.
Right.
Which are Rock Island's colors, the red and gold, so –
And I'm trying to figure out what's going on down in that corner of the gym where there's a bunch of kids out on the floor. And that's just highly unusual. I wonder if there's something going on with
students against drunk driving?
Yeah, mothers against drunk driving, students against drunk driving. I see Stacy Rossiter down there who's in charge of with the student council and stuff. So obviously it's something that student council has going on here. So I'm not quite sure. So people, you're going to have to listen to us for a little bit.
Yikes. A couple of first quarter scores from the 2 other games in the conference. Galesburg was ahead of Rock Island Alleman at the end of the first quarter, 23-13. Moline was up on United Township at the end of the first quarter, 13-4. Quincy will be at the Panther Den next Friday night, Mother Nature permitting. And then Quincy returns home the following week to take on Galesburg, then heads to Moline and Wharton Fieldhouse, and then finishes the conference season against Rock Island Alleman here at Blue Devil Gym.
And you say that, but you say it as nice as you can. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some more weather coming toward us next week, so you just don't know what's going to happen, if it's going to be cleared up. Not only do we get some snow, we're going to get some cold weather again. Right. Another blast of that for 2 days. So I see they're still trying to organize something. This is I don't know what they're organizing. There's a group of kids out there shooting baskets, and I see that they're going to try to make some announcements at the PA right there. So I'm sure they informed Rock Island beforehand that this would be a lengthy halftime situation.
And I think they're trying to get the band's attention to stop playing. That's the reason they're not jumping into this. Whatever this is, it's because the band's playing.
I can give a whistle. I'd get the whole gym to be quiet.
Mr. Mosley's heading that way to try and cut them off.
Yeah.
It's 33-31. Quincy trails Rock Island at the half, and as we mentioned, Rock Island jumped out to an 11-0 lead and then had a run towards the middle portion of the second quarter. And Quincy withstood that and went on a 6-point run of their own to end the second quarter to make it a 33-31 game. And I guess the thing that surprises me the most about that first half, Matt, was Quincy played at Rock Island's pace and was able to keep up.
Yes. Now, you would think the opposite.
Yeah, you would think the second half, Coach Taylor is telling his kids right now at halftime, they got to come out in the second half and try and play at the Quincy pace. Now, I'm not saying Quincy's doing the wrong thing because they're doing a good job talking about the Blue Devils in transition, making passes ahead and getting open looks, but, I think Rock Island's probably in the locker room going, guys, we got them right where we want them. We got them playing the way we want to play. We got to go out there and take advantage of it.
But why are we only up 2? and you're right. They got us going up and down the court, but I think Quincy stayed right with them. So it looks like some type of shooting contest, and I think the one team might have the advantage down at the other end, but we'll see what sort of happens. The Blue Devils out there shooting for us.
And Rock Island's already out of the locker room, so I don't think anyone told Rock Island about the long halftime. As soon as you said that, I went, I bet they didn't, but I didn't want to say that on the air. But I just did.
Well, you got 4 seconds left, so this is sort of going to end right there. And the Blue Devil almost makes it from half court.
So all kinds of fun and games here at halftime. One thing we noticed about Rock Island, we found out the young man's name who came into the game is Will Myers, and I'm going to project he's 6'6", and a sophomore. He picked up 2 fouls in the first half. But D'Angelo Hicks, who had a pretty good ball game against Quincy the first time around, is in his sweats. and is not playing in this game. And I'm not sure if it's because of injury or because of disciplinary reasons, but Mr. Hicks not playing in this game here tonight. So they've had to go to the AAA affiliate and bring up Will Myers from the sophomore squad.
And that's all part of your program right there, is who you can bring up and who's going to step in. I got one group of kids shooting while they're texting, and I got another group of kids at the other end wearing, I think, with the goggles that give the impression that you are under the influence of alcohol.
Right.
And I think they're sort of having a contest to see who can make the most baskets.
Well, I know on the texting end of things, you could whip anybody. So that'd be a no contest, an M&M'er, as Dick Vitale would say. D'Angelo Hicks had 10 points the first time around against Quincy and is not playing here tonight, so that's something Quincy needs to take advantage of. Specifically, Connor Mellon, Barnell Thomas, and Parker Blanton. Coach Taylor said what? He needed 16 to 20 points from that trio before the game?
Yes.
They have 18 right now.
Yeah. He's right on track, and that's where we are within 2. Just on a side note here, Debbie McNeil, just next week, soup supper, so to everybody that's listening, they didn't come out tonight, it's track and cross country. It'll be Sloppy Joe's chips, dessert, and a drink for $5. But back to your point, Coach Taylor and his staff, and we saw it down in Collinsville, how they put together a game plan, and if you really listen to what he talks about before the game and watch the game unfold, they usually have their thumbprint on what exactly they have to do, and it's just a matter if those kids can go out and perform like you did all week to practice. They had one game to prepare for this week, so, and I think that's part of the reason that you're a little bit closer too, is that you can put all that concentration into that and not have to worry about a game Saturday. But I guarantee you he'd love to have a game Saturday.
But the thing about it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Coach Taylor and his staff focus mainly on the conference game anyway.
Yes, they do, on a Friday night.
For the Friday night game, and
yes.
then, you know, talk about the Saturday game.
At the shoot-around.
And more specifically on the Saturday shoot-around. Now, I'm not saying they, ignore the game on Saturday, but I think they concentrate more on the Friday night conference game than they do on the non-conference game. Now, next Saturday, the non-conference game is against Geneva, and Geneva's got a very good ball club, and they defeated Batavia by double digits, like 20 back in early December. Now, those teams usually play twice a year, so I'll see if I can track down another score if they indeed have played the second time. But Geneva is a tough ball club. We saw that last year up at their place.
Yes.
And I know the folks from Batavia told me when they were down here in December, Geneva's one of those teams that if they get out in front, they'll grind you and just beat you to a pulp. But if you can get them trying to play catch-up, you are at a better advantage taking on the Geneva Vikings. They are here at Blue Devil Gym next Saturday night. We're going to go ahead.
No, I was going to say a point about concentrating on the conference. There's nothing better than a conference win and to have a chance to play for a conference championship. So that's why your concentration goes toward that.
Back in 90 seconds with the second half. Quincy trails Rock Island 33-31. Blue Devil basketball on 103.9 The Fox.
Design, build, and transport products for the future right here at John Wood Community College. John Wood provides the training you need to get the good paying job you want. Employers are looking for highly skilled technical workers in manufacturing, electrical, construction, computer-aided design, truck driver training. Getting started is easier than you think. Call John Wood today or go online at jwcc.edu. John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
As a parent, I would recommend John Wood. There's a big misconception that you don't get the college experience until you actually go away to a school. Both of my daughters have thrived at John Wood. John Wood instructors and staff take a real serious interest. All of her classes transferred, no problem. John Wood gave both my kids a great start, a no-brainer for us. My name is Doug Porter, and I'm the proud father of 2 daughters who attended John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
Design, build, and transport products for the future right here at John Wood Community College. John Wood provides the training you need to get the good paying job you want. Employers are looking for highly skilled technical workers in manufacturing, electrical, construction, computer-aided design, truck driver training. Getting started is easier than you think. Call John Wood today or go online at jwcc.edu. John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
Rock Island 37-33, Quincy 31. About to start the second half. Tim Kincher with Matt Longo. Rock Island ball to start. Half number 2. C.J. Carr receives a pass from Trey Siegel. Grant Myers, Tyler Hall, and Keenan Shorter on the floor for the Rocks. Siegel catches far corner, gets it back to Carr. 22-footer on the way, rims out. Rebound Barnell Thomas for Quincy. Thomas gets it to Elby. Lincoln Elby dribbles down the middle of the floor, right wing to Alex Shute. Connor Mellon, Barnell Thomas, and Zach Burry, the other three Devils on the floor. Carr flashes at Elby as Elby dribbles. Now Elby with penetration. Rises from 12 feet. Too strong. Weak side rebound Myers for Rock Island. Gets it to Shorter. Keenan Shorter, middle of the floor. Just hands it off to Siegel. Quickly to Myers. Right wing C.J. Carr. Carr penetrates. Kicks it to Siegel. Left wing Tyler Hall. Ball fake penetrate. Over the top to Trey Siegel. And Burry almost had a strip. Mellon does get the strip. Had it stolen away for a moment. And then Myers runs out of bounds. They're going to play Rock Island's way.
How? Wow, I don't know how either.
The Rock Island player ran out of bounds with the ball. And that's what Coach Stahl is saying to the opposite official who didn't make the call.
Yeah, I mean, he ran out of bounds. He got the ball and ran out of bounds.
Carr with it, right wing. Over the top to Hall, wide open underneath Shorter. His reverse left is up and in.
Well, they must have saw something because that young man was wide open just by the reversing the ball back around underneath the basket.
35-31, Rock Island leads. Early stages, third quarter. Elby almost has it stripped by Carr, but gets it to Burry, right wing. Back to Elby out front. Elby calls out a new set. Elby shovels it to Barnell Thomas. Carr comes down to double team, deflects the pass, and is stolen away by Trey Siegel. Siegel down court, throws it behind Carr and out of bounds.
Back-to-back turnovers. We turn it over and they turn it over. It's so important in any sport that if you get the other team to make a mistake is to take advantage of that. And Rock Island had a chance there and threw it away themselves. So you're right back where you started from, except a little more than a 2-point lead, a 4-point lead for Rock Island.
Elby trying to get around Carr, finally does so. High post, Barnell Thomas. Thomas trying to shove it down to Mellon Downs. Mellon starts to the paint. Nice move, but he overshot the basket. No good. Thomas with the offensive board. Lost it for a moment, goes up and gets fouled by Grant Meyer.
Just went to the boards. I think Connor Mellon found himself a little more open than he thought he was going to be. Just a great head-shoulder fake and went to the inside of the basket instead of going to the baseline side and just missed a little, I hate to say it, missed a little bunny. And we haven't talked about that all night, but that's only the first one.
Barnell Thomas at the line, free throw good. Thomas is now 2 out of 4 from the line tonight. Actually, more than that. 2 out of 5. Second free throw from Thomas, good. 2 for 2 that trip, that's the important thing. 35-33, Rock Island leads. 6:20 left to go, third quarter. Carr, high post, no look pass to Hall, turns, shoots, hits.
That's a beautiful entry pass right there by Carr.
And that's an adjustment Rock Island's made. They put Hall at the high post rather than the wing. 37-33, Rock Island leads by 4. Elby stutters, gets across the timeline. Spins out of trouble, will reset the Quincy offense. Elby with it, gets it to Burry left wing. Burry, jab step, picks up his dribble in the corner. Up the sideline, finds Lincoln Elby. Elby gets around Carr, dribble drive by Elby, ducks down the middle, goes up strong and hits.
Really strong move. Great drive by Lincoln, a nice little dish, and a nice strong move by Connor Mellon.
Here's Shorter getting around 2 defenders, lays it up, no good. Wide open layup, and he overshot it. Now Elby pitches it down court to Barnell Thomas, who can't catch it and loses it out of bounds. And Coach Taylor looks at Lincoln Elby and says, slow it down.
It's amazing how we both looked at the same thing just to see what that was, because you had an easy bucket that they should have made. Take advantage of that. And it's a nice thought, but yet on a missed opportunity, an easy opportunity, you can make it hurt more by going down and getting a bucket and making them think twice about that.
37-35, Rock Island leads. 5:20 left to go, third quarter. C.J. Carr trying to get some movement from his teammates, not getting much. Right wing, Trey Siegel with it. Burry right out on him. Cross court to C.J. Carr. Whips it cross court to Hall. He'll rise for a 22-footer off the iron, no good. Connor Mellon has the rebound for Quincy. Wants to get it to Lincoln Elby and hands it up, and Elby was stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he was too close to that baseline.
Elby stepped out of bounds. Not the previous possession, but the possession before that, but he hadn't gotten the ball yet, so it was no harm, no foul. 9 turnovers now on Quincy. That's 3 in this quarter. Carr, we're looking for an inbound receiver. Almost at the baseline with the bounce pass.
Awful close. Oh, man, you got a fan down there.
Really letting the official out.
Yeah.
There's 3 adults in the section in front of us screaming their lungs out. Here's Myers, who throws it away. He shoots, steals it, and pitches it into the backcourt where Carr tracks it down. So a near turnover, but Rock Island recovers. Siegel thought about a 28-footer, and instead goes to Carr. Carl goes high post to Shore. Hesitates, gets it to Siegel on the baseline. Kick out the Hall. Hall turns, gets it to Siegel. Wide open three. Trey Siegel buries.
And maybe a 3-second call because they were camped in there for a long time.
40-35. Rock Island leads by 5. 4:20 left to go. Third quarter. LB had an advantage, but doesn't drive all the way to the hoop. Backs it up, picks up his dribble, goes high post to Thomas, who's fouled by Keenan Shorter, who went for the steal and missed.
Yeah, he knew. He thought he had that angle to get it, and unfortunately he made contact as he went through.
Parker Bland in, Daquan Jones in for Rock Island. Barnell Thomas takes the seat. Grant Myers takes the seat for Rock Island. Zach Burry will inbound far sideline. Gets it to Connor Mellon. Mellon will rise for a 15-footer off the iron, no good.
Good rebound.
Tyler Hall with the rebound for Rock Island. Middle of the floor, Tyler Hall gets it to C.J. Carr. Carr further in the corner to Siegel. Pass hits the referee in the face.
Which is part of the play.
And Shoot tries to steal it from Carr, and Carr has some words for Shoot, but underneath Short catches, gets around the defender and scores.
I mean, that's what Carr creates, is those opportunities, and he probably passed up an easier shot for a pass, but the pass ended up going in, or the bucket ended up going in anyway.
LB bounce pass to Bland, high post. Nobody moving for Quincy. And the Blue Devils trail 42-35. Now Burry flashes to the high post. Thought about a three, goes left wing Lincoln Elby. Elby will bring it middle of the floor. Right wing to Alex Shoot. Shoot middle of the floor to Elby. Left wing Zach Burry. Burry dribble drive. Stops. Wanted to go high post. It's deflected and stormed by Rock Island. Hit ahead past C.J. Carr. Goes around his back, puts it up, no good in the foul on Quincy.
Rock Island's almost getting into a rhythm right here.
Yep.
Somehow you got to slow them down and get to break that momentum that they're building right now.
Lincoln Elby called for the foul. His first, only the first team foul on Quincy in the second half, and fourth in the game. C.J. Carr at the line, an 80% free throw shooter. And he drains the first one, and Rock Island's on a mini run again, Matt.
And
Rocks lead at 43-35.
To be their third one.
Quincy has answered twice. Do they have another run in them? Talking about the Blue Devils. Carr's second free throw in the air, rattles in. 9 points for Carr. And an 9-point Rock Island lead at 44-35. Elby hesitates, trying to get it free from Carr. Goes high post to Bland. Left wing Mike Dade, who checked in for Zach Burry. Dade travels, gets it middle of the floor to Shoot. Shoot on a dribble drive. Gets around Siegel, puts it up off the glass. And it went.
Oh my goodness. And
Shoot reaching in.
Frustration. That ball was probably more in than it was out. We've said that several times this year. It just put it up just nice, and it went up the front of the rim, ran off the back, front, and out to the side, and then fouled. That's a frustration foul.
Foul on Shoot is his first, team second. Under 3 minutes to play. Third quarter, Rock Island leads 44-35. Drifting to right wing, C.J. Carr, who dribbles it shoulder high. Now to Siegel. Quick three is short. Rebound comes to Lincoln Elby. Elby middle on the floor. Gets cut off by Carr, but Dade still catches left wing. High post Bland takes it to the hook, rises and shot it way too strong. Siegel with the weak side rebound, gets it to Carr in transition. C.J. Carr left wing, free throw line extended, middle of the floor, Trey Siegel. Ball fake penetrate, gets it to Shorter. Shorter takes it mid-post. All around the hook, not Bland down, no call, gets the high, whose little bunny jumper is good. Tyler Hall with 13 points, and a timeout called by Quincy. 30-second timeout. Coach Taylor letting one official have it here.
I think he was a little frustrated up. Maybe he thought there might have been a charging foul down here, but I really don't think there was the contact made that presented the fall that was there. So just a little frustration because of the things that Coach Taylor talked about, that we can't allow them to get into those runs because we don't have that scoring power to catch up with them. And this is the third run that they've gone on, similar to the 3 runs that they had up there in Rock Island, and that's what they're known for.
46-35, Rock Island leads. 2:21 left to go in the third quarter, and Rock Island jumped out to an 11-0 lead to start the game, and they now have an 11-point lead.
Yeah, big possessions coming up here. Not only offensively, but you got to do something defensively to stop them from doing that.
So Dade will inbound at midcourt, gets it into backcourt to Lincoln Elby. Elby crosses the timeline, goes high post to Barnell Thomas, who's checked back in. Thomas starts to the baseline, stops, picks up the loose ball, and fouls up a wild shot, no good. Bland tips the rebound. It's loose, it's still loose, and it's picked up by C.J. Carr. Shot selection has not been too good here in the third quarter.
That's coming off of a timeout. That's not what you want.
Here's Tyler Hall with it out front. Gets it to Shorter. Turns, shoots, and
That
scores.
was a beautiful play. There was some misdirection right there, and Lincoln being hounded very quickly there by Carr. And we got to make a run here, boys.
48-35, Rock Island leads their biggest lead of the game. Bland catches high post. Gives it to Barnell Thomas. Thomas wanted to go backdoor to shoot. Shoot gets it top of the key, Lincoln Elby. Ball fake, penetrate, whips it underneath to Thomas. Makes a good catch in traffic. Turnaround jumper, rims out.
Right there, 2 shots.
Trey Siegel across the timeline. After getting the rebound, just bounce pass to C.J. Carr, and he'll slow things down. Right wing, Keenan Shorter. Baseline drive, whips it mid-post to Hall. Puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Shoot. Elby gets around Shorter in backcourt, brings it to the top of the key. Elby crosses over, gets it left wing, Mike Dade. Dade looks for a driving lane, can't find one. Backs it up to midcourt. Now right wing to Alex Shute. 65 seconds left. Third quarter, Rock Island leads 48-35. It's a 15-4 quarter right now for the Rocks. Here's Shute on a runner, no good, but he got fouled.
I did not see that.
I'm not sure if they called a reach as Shute rose up to shoot it, or if they called a rake on the shot attempt. Foul on C.J. Carr is his first. Team's third. Shoots free throw, rimming out. Alex Shute is now 3 out of 10 from the line for the season. Subs for both teams. Trayvon Aldridge checks in for C.J. Carr. Daquan Jones back in for the Rocks. And I think Larry Dixon's back in as well. Carson Gay in for Quincy. Second free throw by Shute is good. And Zach Burry will replace Alex Shute.
Got to step up defensively. I think offensively we've got what we need to do. We just got to stop them from scoring.
Rock Island's done a very good job with execution in the half-court offense.
Especially this third quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And then it's been the opposite for Quincy in the half-court execution offensively. And here's a reaching foul as the pass reached the high post. Call the foul on Carson Gay, his second. Third team foul. Here's a lob. Daquan Jones mistimed his jump, and Bland takes down the rebound. Coach Siegel wanted a pushing foul, and not one coming. Burry catches left wing. Burry on a baseline drive, gets cut off by Trayvon Aldridge. Now they whip it, do the Blue Devils to Carson Gay, right wing. Burry runs the width of the court, but doesn't get a pass from Gay. He goes cross court to Mike Dade. Lincoln Elby not in the game here in the waning stages third quarter, and a pass is kicked out of bounds by Tyler Hall.
Come on, we need a bucket.
Elby back in for Quincy. He'll replace Mike Dade with 22 seconds left. Third quarter, Rock Island leading 48-36. Alex Shute will check in for Carson Gay. Ball will inbound baseline right of the Blue Devil hoop. Needs a receiver. Finally finds Alex Shute. Shute at the volleyball line right side. Now fades further, and now what do we have? Pushing foul on Keenan Shorter, shoving Parker Bland.
Yeah, well, Parker's trying to get for position, and everybody sees that type, and he just sort of pushed a little too far there. Dixon did.
Shorter call for the foul.
Was he?
His second, team's fourth. Mellon catches the quick inbounds pass, trying to get it to Elby. Pass is deflected and stolen away, and a foul on Kyle Mellon for a push.
From behind, he sort of lost possession, and he just ended up, I don't know if he grabbed him or clipped him or. Still more fouls here in the last minute and a half than we had almost the whole first half.
Connor Mellon just tried to guide that bounce pass, and you can't do that against the quickness of Rock Island.
They're just quick everywhere.
Tyler Hall catches the inbounds pass, under 10 seconds to play. Gets the top of the key to Aldridge. Aldridge doesn't realize how much time's left, but Hall does. Rises for a three, back five, and the three-point attempt by Bland, I believe.
Yeah, he went out to try to defend it, and they're so quick that you try to make up that ground. He
called it on Carson Gay.
For what?
Well, Gay was coming toward him from the top of the...
So either or, huh?
Yeah, I thought Bland got more of Hall than Gay did, but they called the foul on Gay, his third. 15th foul. Quincy Hall gets 3 free throws. First one rims out. Tyler Hall's an 87% free throw shooter, and he just missed. Second free throw. Good.
That one was better.
Oh. Still at 9. Murray gets him down to shoot. Three-quarter court shot is wide right. We played 24 minutes. Rock Island leads Quincy 56. Back with a bit now.
What's a podiatrist? A foot doctor. I didn't know there was such a thing. There is. 25 years ago, I started out with a business plan and a dream. I went to 3 area banks. The First Bankers Trust said it was great, and they asked me if I wanted more money than what I was asking for. But that was the start of my relationship with First Bankers Trust. My dreams have come true.
First Bankers Trust, your bank of dreams.
Rock Island outscores Quincy 17-5 in the third quarter. Rocks lead at 50-36 as we enter the final stanza. Tim Gintrip with Matt Longo. It'll be Blue Devil ball to start the fourth and final quarter.
And an important possession coming out. This is where you need that most important bucket to get that momentum going into this quarter.
Bland catches at the high post, turns, gets it to Burry. Burry trying to get around the defense. Gets it to the middle of the floor, now fires a three. It's nothing but net.
Couldn't ask for a better start than that right there.
Burry in double figures with 10. It's a 50-39 Rock Island lead. We played 25 seconds of the fourth quarter. Carr with it out front. Devils in their 1-2-2 zone. Carr gets it to Larry Dixon. Dixon being hounded by Alex Shute. And what do we have? Timeout, Rock Island. 30-second timeout, their first timeout.
And a good one because they would have lost possession. The Blue Devils came out in that half-court zone, but more of a trapping, scrambling, and it worked perfect, and the pass went off the backboard. I think it would have been to a Blue Devil, but they had the timeout. So Coach Siegel's going to make an adjustment on that, knowing that the Blue Devils going to do that. So does Coach Taylor turn around and try something different coming out of that timeout? Just a mind game is what it is right now. What are you going to do, and how are we going to adjust?
50-39, Rock Island leads. That was the Rock's first timeout. They have 4 left. Quincy has 3 full timeouts left. And with Quincy getting the first possession of the fourth quarter, that means the arrow belongs to Rock Island.
Right.
Siegel, Carr, Shorter, Dixon, and Jones, the 5 Rocks on the floor. Albee, Shute, Burry, Mellon, and Bland, the 5 Blue Devils. C.J. Carr with it out front. Left side of the offense. Backs it up to midcourt now. Blue Devils extend their zone. Now high post, it's caught by Jones. He whips it underneath the shoulder for the reverse left that goes down.
Now that's what you need to do coming out of a timeout. Good execution and a nice bucket.
And when Rock Island can get the ball to the high post, they've been dangerous here tonight.
Yes, they have been.
Here's Shute, right wing, middle of the floor to Bland at the high post. Goes left wing to Burry. Burry thought about a layup, doesn't do it. Now trying to make a dribble move, picks up his dribble, whips it cross court to Shute, who made a nice catch. Shute goes high post to Bland. Ball fake penetrate. Bland to the hoop, puts it up and missed it, and a blocking foul on Rock Island. Close call. Blue Devils get the call.
Well, I see Coach Siegel with his hands on his head, but I think they got one earlier too. Well, you thought it was a good call on the block on Quincy.
Yeah, Barnell Thomas picked up a blocking foul rather than a charge. Daquan Jones picks up his 4th personal. Parker Bland at the line. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Free throw in the air. Drops in. That's the first ball for Quincy that's hung on the arm and dropped the right way here in the second half. Bland with 4 points.
Come on, Connor.
Or Parker in this case.
Him too. His brother's in the stands. That's what I was saying. Root him on.
Nice attempt at a recovery.
Yes.
Bland makes the second free throw. 52-41. Rock Island leads. The ball. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Siegel and the catches in the Blue Devils trap. Siegel fights his way through it, gets it to Myers, right back to C.J. Carr.
He threw an elbow to make some space, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Carr goes high post to Myers, turns, goes opposite to Dixon, who fires a three, and it's an air ball. We saw rebound caught by Parker Bland.
Took advantage of this.
Elby goes left wing Burry, sets his feet, rises for a three. Oh, between the rim and the backboard.
Ouch.
Go to the alternating possession. It belongs to Rock Island.
That could have brought this crowd to its feet. A three-pointer to cut that down to what, 8?
Yes, it would have, but to no avail.
I think that's the first time it's happened this year. I don't recall it happening anywhere else.
Dixon catches high post, goes opposite to Myers. He goes right up the sideline to Siegel. Siegel, being hounded by Shute, goes backwards to Carr at the jump circle. C.J. Carr being hounded by Elby. Gets around the two frontmen in the zone, throws up a circus layup that's no good. Rebound tipped twice, and Mellon has it and takes off 3/4 of the court. Mellon on the way to the basket, lost on the way up. They're going to say Quincy ball.
Right. And that's one of those situations where we took advantage of their miss, and I think Connor thought that he could get all the way down there, but as quick as Rock Island is, I think if you fade out a little bit and let your offense catch up with you, maybe catch them a little slow down there, but still our ball. We'll see what happens from here.
Shute needs an inbound receiver and gets it to Lincoln Elby, who had to fight through to catch the pass. 52-41, Rock Island leads. Quincy with the ball. Elby, right wing to Shute. Wanted to pull the trigger on a three, but couldn't. Now to Elby, middle of the floor. Elby fans toward left wing, gets a high post screen from Bland and uses it. Elby wanted to go up for the three, gets it to Shute, who will fire the three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Bland with a tip, no good. Rebound fought for, and Myers gets the rebound for Rock Island. He gets it to Siegel. To Hall. Game after the half.
When that shot goes up, Connor needs to step in. Parker needs to step in front of him and get positioning, because you're not going to out-jump him. And anytime you get into a jumping contest, you always have a tendency to reach over the top, and that's what they called on Parker there.
Bland's first, team sixth. So Rock Island has the ball, leading by 13. Ties their biggest lead of the game, 54-41. 4:50 left to go in the contest. Myers catches high post, goes out to shorter, baseline drive, gets to the hook, back on Mellon.
Strong move. Very strong move. They have got that guy flashing to that free throw line, and they are running this to a T right now, people.
Rock Island flashes the high post and immediately turn and go opposite and create a 2-on-1 situation on the weak side of the defense. Shorter misses the first free throw. He pulled off that one.
Yeah, got to block out here.
Shorter is a 78% free throw shooter. That's his first miss from the line tonight. 17 for Tyler Hall, 14 for Keenan Shorter, 9 apiece for the starting backcourt of Siegel and Carr. Barnell Thomas back in for Quincy. Shorter's second free throw good. 15 points for Shorter. He gives Rock Island their biggest lead of the game, 55-41, 4:45 left to go in the contest. Here's Thomas, goes right wing to Shute. Long play for Burry, catches, goes up strong and good.
Nice play. Just keep building on stuff like that. You got some momentum offensively. Now step up defensively. Tom Lepper up screaming and yelling, and they flash that high post a little further out.
55-43, Rock Island up by a dozen, 4:20 left to go in the game. Carr gets it to Hall near midcourt. Hall, jab step, goes right wing to Shorter, right back to Hall. Hall whips a pass diagonally to Siegel. Siegel drives, nice little bounce pass to Myers in the paint, turns, gets it backwards to Hall for a wide open three that's short, and Lincoln Elby has the defensive board for Quincy. Throws it down court wildly, and Carr picks out the pass. Carr gets shoved, Elby deflects the pass, and Shute hustles the ball down and gets the turnover.
And that's what you have to do defensively. You make a mistake offensively, make up for it defensively, and that's what Lincoln did right there.
Lincoln Elby has it at midcourt, 55-43, Rock Island leads. Elby gets the Mellon high post, left wing to Burry. Burry on a dribble drive, tries to spin on Siegel, muscles it up, fires, misses. Barnell Thomas had the weak side rebound for a moment, stolen away, but then Burry steals it right back. Burry will go up, and he's fouled on the shot attempt.
I like what we're doing defensively right now. We just got to carry that over to the offensive side.
Timeout, Rock Island, 30-second timeout.
Interesting timeout on a foul like that. Maybe you wait till after the free throw, but
So both teams have used their 30-second timeouts. Every timeout from here on out will be a full. Daquan Jones with 4 fouls checks back in for Rock Island. I believe Carson Gay has checked in for Quincy. To reset, it's 55-43. Rock Island leads. 3:31 left to go in the game. Next possession will belong to Quincy on the arrow, on the alternating possession. That'll be Blue Devil ball down along the baseline.
Is it Quincy's ball?
Yes.
Okay.
That was foul on Grant Myers.
That's
his
right.
fourth,
Yeah.
team sixth.
It's our ball underneath our basket.
Right. (22-12) here in the second half. Rock Island has outscored Quincy.
What was that?
22-12. Zach Burry's at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Burry has 12 points. He's joined in double figures by Connor Mellon. Burry's free throw good.
Just cut into it, point by point. Make this and step up defensively.
Burry's second free throw good.
Thank you. Coach Taylor going to put a little speed in there defensively.
55-45. Rock Island leads by 10. 3:31 left to go. Quick inbounds to C.J. Carr. Carson Gay, that would be helpful. Lincoln Elby, though, on the floor. Connor Mellon, Alex Shute, and Zach Burry on the floor for Quincy. Carr dribbles, hesitates, goes behind his back with Gay on him. Gets it to Trey Siegel, right back to C.J. Carr. Devils trying to run and jump here, but Rock Island's quickness is trying to put a stop to that. Carr backs up, gets it to Daquan Jones, right back to Carr. 3:05 left to go in the game, and C.J. Carr tells his teammates to settle down, we got this. Carr has Carson Gay on him. Carr head and shoulder fake, takes off, backs up, takes off again, penetrates, kicks the shorter on the wing. Shorter's just running clock. Back door play to Siegel, goes up and got fouled by Zach Burry.
And been a nice miss to get that offensive or defensive rebound, but Siegel used his body well and drew the foul as he sort of just threw up a sort of a baby hook layup, and he'll be shooting 2.
Trey Siegel, an 87% free throw shooter. He'll be at the line for 2. First foul of the game on Zach Burry. Siegel's first free throw hits the rim twice and falls in. Siegel now in double figures with 10. Rock Island leads 56-45. Siegel's second free throw rattles home.
2 big free throws.
57-45. Rock Island leads by 12. Tyler Hall checks out. Trayvon Aldridge, I believe. Yes, he has checked in. Elby, middle of the floor. Looks for a ball screen, gets one from Burry. Now they exchange. Burry has it left wing, and it poked out of bounds by Aldridge.
Just move those hands. That's what they're doing defensively. Rock Island just needs to contain.
Yep.
And don't let us drive to the basket. I mean, they play smart. They can play that out, but the Blue Devils just have to attack and try to create some of their own. Wow.
Zach Burry with a deep 3.
Timeout. That'd be a full timeout.
We'll take a 1-minute break. Burry now with 16 points, 9 in the second half. It's a 57-48 Rock Island lead. Back in 1 minute here on 103.9 The Fox.
As a parent, I would recommend John Wood. There's a big misconception that you don't get the college experience until you actually go away to a school. Both of my daughters have thrived at John Wood. John Wood instructors and staff take a real serious interest. All of her classes transferred, no problem. John Wood gave both my kids a great start, a no-brainer for us. My name is Doug Porter, and I'm the proud father of 2 daughters who attended John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
Design, build, and transport products for the future right here at John Wood Community College. John Wood provides the training you need to get the good-paying job you want. Employers are looking for highly skilled technical workers in manufacturing, electrical, construction, computer-aided design, truck driver training. Getting started is easier than you think. Call John Wood today or go online at jwcc.edu. John Wood Community College. It's your college for your life.
Minutes left to go in the game. Rock Island leads Quincy 57-48. Tim and Matt with you on this snowy Friday night. And Trey Siegel catches the inbounds pass from Keenan Shorter. Siegel in the backcourt. He'll bring it up. And we'll get across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Elby poking at him the whole way. Now Carr catches in front of Carson Gay. Now he comes over to double team. Carr fans further towards the sideline, carried it, goes over to Tuck, gets it to Siegel.
In our day, yes.
Here's Siegel, gets around Elby, takes it right down Broadway, lays in the layup.
That's what they're going to try to do, is make us go overcommit defensively and get that nice easy lane. They're back up to an 11-point lead.
Siegel with 13 points, 59-48. Rock Island leads, under 2 minutes to play in the game. Here's Elby, hesitates, now drives, and Carr stripped him on the way up, and Carr has the loose ball. 11 turnovers for both teams. Carr whips it down the far sideline to Shorter, fouled by Connor Mellon.
Yeah. You gotta go for the steals early, and if they get it across half court, then I think you need to foul. Make them win this at the free throw line, which they're pretty good at.
Mellon has 4 personals, 9 team fouls on Quincy, and Keenan Shorter steps to the line. Shorter with 15 points, 3 out of 4 from the line. Rock Island came in 72.4% from the foul line, and Shorter makes the first. 60-48, Rock Island leads with 102 seconds left. Shorter buries both free throws. 17 for Shorter, 17 for Hall, 13 for Siegel. 61-48, Rocks lead it. Elby with it right wing, looking for Mellon in the blocks, nothing there. Cross-court pass to Carson Gay. Gay not looking to attack, now does. Stops, picks up his dribble, diagonal pass, finds Alex Shoot. Shoot on a dribble drive, stumbles, now tries to drive, Siegel cuts him off. Shoot drives again, and a nickel dimer on Trey Siegel.
That'd be enough to drive you crazy as a coach, a foul like that.
Not a whole lot of contact, but a foul called on Siegel. His second, team 7th, so Alex Shoot will be at the line shooting the 1 in bonus. Shoot 1 out of 9, 4 out of 11 for the season. And Shoot makes the first.
Got to scramble here, don't we?
That's an easy way to put it.
Yes. Go for that pass, go for that steal on the inbound and not foul. Chip away, hit a couple threes.
Shoot's free throw, good. 6 points for Alex Shoot, 61-50. Rock Island leads by 11. All inbound for Rock Island. Finds Siegel, who will be double teamed, and a foul called on Quincy.
That was definitely a foul.
And Tyler Hall will shoot 2 for Rock Island. That's 10 team fouls on the Blue Devils. Shoot picks up the foul, his second. So the double bonus for Rock Island. Trey Siegel at the line. 13 points, 7 in the second half for Trey Siegel. Free throw in the air is short. Barely got it to the front of the rim. Rock Island led 33-31 at the half. Lead at 61-50 now. Second free throw by Siegel. Allow the rim, but down and in. 14 points for Siegel, 62-50. Rock Island leads by a dozen, 70 seconds left in the game. Here's Elby, thought about a deep 3, thought about a pass underneath, now Shoot. Picks up the loose ball right in front of Coach Taylor. Shoot, trying to find room to shoot a 3. Can't find any with Siegel all over him. Now Shoot, dribbles baseline, puts it up, no good.
Possession of that.
Daquan Jones got the loose ball and starts Rock Island off. Ball penetration will back it up. Bowie trying to sneak behind and steal, and look at Elby, turns to Trump. Elby uncontested the other way, will let it in. Elby's first points of the game. 12 turnovers on Rock Island. It's a full timeout by the Blue Devils. We'll keep it right here with 50 seconds left in the game. 62-52, Rock Island leads.
Coach Siegel's getting in the Sun's grill right there. But he also got in Carr for holding on to that ball too long and giving it up. So 10 points, a big deficit right here. But put him at the free throw line, see what can happen.
Well, right now, Blue Devils' only hope is to trade 3s for missed free throws. Score 3s at the offensive end for Quincy. Get stops or missed free throws at the defensive end.
That's what you hope.
50 seconds left. Quincy has 1 timeout left.
Rock Island kids have been good to our right.
Rock Island ball leading 62-52. Carr got it inbounds pass, and then either Dade or Gay fouled him.
Yeah, one or the other. They were both right there.
Mike Dade called for the foul. His first. Double bonus for Rock Island with 48.5 seconds left. And C.J. Carr will step to the line. Carr makes one free throw here. He'll be the fourth Rock in double figures. Their big four is doing the job here tonight.
Well, how many total they got?
Free throw by Carr is good. Carr has 10, Siegel has 14, Hall has 17, Shorter has 17. That's 58 of the 63 Rock Island points. Second free throw by Carr is good. 11 points for C.J. Carr. 64-52, Rock Island leads by a dozen. Elby gets a high post screen. Whips it underneath, past the flick, and stolen away by Rock Island. Dixon with it, far wing, gets it to Hall. Hall spins away, and we have a Rock Island player, Siegel, laying at midcourt. He caught an elbow or caught something. An intentional foul called on Alex Shute, I believe.
Yeah. I think he may have. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Alex Shute called for the intentional foul, but Trey Siegel was laying like he caught an elbow in the side of the head at some point. And then Shute just kind of pushed the ball handler and got called for the intentional foul. I didn't see what happened to Siegel coming down the court right at the jump circle.
Well, I think you're going to see Alex Shute taken out here.
Larry Hall at the free throw line. Tyler Hall, excuse me. His first free throw good. And Coach Taylor's going to empty the bench here, and so is Tom Siegel. Tyler Hall at 18 points. And he misses the second. So 18 points for Tyler Hall. It's a 65-52 Rock Island lead. And it'll be a Rock Island ball at midcourt. And subs in for both teams. Reagan Tenhouse, George Picard IV, Jacob Job in for Quincy.
Just a lot of action going on there.
Lincoln Elby still in the game, as is Mike Dade. Larry Dixon over the top to Myers. Now a three put up from the corner is too strong. Weak side rebound grabbed by Rock Island. With it is Shante Gary. His pass is deflected and stolen by Reagan Tenhouse. Tenhouse will take it to the hoop. Stop. Go either way. Net. Reagan Tenhouse gets a basket. And a timeout called by Quincy. A late whistle by the officials, but Coach Taylor really letting one official have it. He's really been letting the officials have it here for the last couple of minutes.
Well, that's why I've been quiet. I've been watching and make sure. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to speculate on anything. All I know is there was a lot of verbal going on between a couple players. And Coach Taylor was trying to get the officials' attention to stop it, and basically he was ignoring what was going on, and Coach Taylor wasn't going to let it go on anymore.
65-54, Rock Island leads. Quincy out of timeouts, 15 seconds left in the game. So Rock Island's going to win. And Coach Taylor's making gestures to the officials about an elbow, I believe. And he's really talking things over with the veteran official of this crew. Who has had run-ins with Coach Taylor in the past. Let's just put it that way. Rock Island will inbound, and they will throw it deep towards their own basket, and it's knocked out of bounds by Rock Island.
I thought he was going to dive into that crowd right there.
A couple of disabled folks sitting at the end near the baseline almost got run over there. 13th turnover of the game on Rock Island, but it's academic now with Rock Island winning this ball game. Here's Carson Gay on a dribble drive. Whizzes it, fans to the sideline. Now goes back up top. It's off Jacob Job's shins to Carson Gay. Turnaround jumpers and elbow, and that'll do it. Rock Island will win 65-54. Rock Island now 12-7 on the season, still perfect at 6-0 in the conference. Quincy falls to 10-9, 3-3 in the Western Big Six. A big second half for Rock Island. Spells defeat for Quincy, 65-54. Rock Island defeats the Blue Devils. Back in a couple of minutes. Blue Devil basketball, 103.9 The Fox.
What's a podiatrist? A foot doctor. A foot doctor? I didn't know there was such a thing. There is. 25 years ago, I started out with a business plan and a dream. I went to 3 area banks. First Bankers Trust said it was great, and they asked me if I wanted more money than what I was asking for. But that was the start of my relationship with First Bankers Trust. My dreams have come true.
First Bankers Trust, your bank of dreams.
A funeral service is more than an end to life. It's a remembrance, a time to commemorate all that person meant to us.
My dad meant so much to us. It was hard to know where to begin.
Our caring staff will help you make it a fitting farewell, with sensitivity, compassion, and respect. Hanson Spear Funeral Home, celebrating a life well lived.